What's up, guys? It is Friday, the 27th of October. Hopefully we'll be watching some chasing this weekend. Headed out, just dropped the kayak off. Gonna head out to the same spot that I killed that doe at a couple weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago now. See if I can catch a buck cruising through. Haven't found any other buck signs, so I'm gonna go where I've been seeing a bunch of deer. Tonight, probably just gonna set up in the same tree I killed the doe from. Tomorrow, gonna do the same in the morning, and then planning to hunt all day. So sometime after probably breakfast time, I'll get down and scout around for a midday to afternoon spot. Unless I'm seeing deer. If I'm seeing deer, I'm gonna stay there. So it's the plan for now. Still bow season here. Muzzleloader does start tomorrow, so last day, not having to wear orange, but maybe that'll get some pressure in the woods up by the road and push the deer back to the river. So that's where we're going to go today. That's what we're going to do, and see if we can get a big one down. Talk to you guys in a bit. Later.
Alright, so we just dropped the kayak off and just carried up the edge of the river. I like this spot. It's a little more open than I would like, I think, but it's right on the edge of some thick stuff. So I'm going to kind of sneak up to the edge of the thick stuff and see if I can find any buck sign. And then once we get in there, we'll make a move, find a place to set up. Bunch of squirrels in here, so there are definitely acorns on the ground. Just have to find where the deer are coming through, hopefully during daylight. I'm about 100 yards closer to the truck than I was when I killed that doe. I ended up finding a spot that was a little closer to where those does came from to park the kayak, so that's where I ended up parking my kayak and snuck up here. So I'm gonna go scout my way in and see what I can see. Alright, as I was sneaking in, I found a pretty good rub tree, so we're gonna back up a little ways, closer to the river, and set up within shooting distance. Obviously I'm not hunting that rub, but where there's a rub, there's a buck that's traveled through here, so this may just be the spot where I need to start putting some time in and hopefully catch him on his way through. So wind's still really, really good. So I just gotta find a tree where I've got some pretty good back cover and get up it quietly. So see what we can find. Alright, I think I found the tree. I'm not sure I can get high enough with my two sticks to shoot over these small trees in front of it. But I'm gonna try today, and if I can't, then I'll just bring a third stick tomorrow. But this is the tree that I want to be in. It's gonna be next to impossible for something to come in between me and the river. One problem is the sun's gonna be in my face, so I don't really like that. But not really sure I have an option. It'll be down pretty soon. So, alright, I'm gonna go scurry up the tree. Man, those are acorns falling, so it's definitely a good spot to be.
Just got back to the truck. Relatively uneventful evening, but not a good spot, I think. Going to be back out there tomorrow morning. Left my climbing stuff in the tree, so should be a pretty quiet entry. Pretty easy to get to. It's only like 30 yards from the river, so hopefully be able to get in there undetected, get on a big one. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up, get home, eat some dinner, and get to sleep. It'll be an early morning. Talk to you guys then. Later.
Saturday, October 28th, and it's a pretty chilly morning this morning. Luckily, I, for some reason, decided to pack my gloves and hat this morning. Well, I packed it like last week. It's going to be 80 degrees today, but it's pretty chilly right now. You can probably hear the waves behind me. The boat just went through and he stopped not far away. He's fishing right over here. So, yeah, beautiful morning in the woods. Stuff's just starting to wake up and move around, so hopefully we'll get some action here in a few minutes. It's definitely the move to keep my stuff set up and in the tree. I was able to sneak in here really, really quietly this morning, get up in the tree, super silent, super quick, and hopefully didn't disturb anything on my way in. So gonna stay here most of the day. Plan to stay here all day, but we'll see how I feel around lunchtime. And, late morning probably. May go find a spot for the afternoon, but like the spot. Man, worst case scenario, hopefully I can get some intel for later in the rut. So, talk to you guys in a little bit. It's 8:30. My first little Debbie king in the tree of the year. So, use the boat that's rolling by as a little bit of cover noise to open her up. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Alright, still haven't seen anything this morning. Just a bunch of squirrels. The sun's finally out, helping me start warming up. Hoping that food and I had half of a pre-workout packet as well, so once that sugar and caffeine kicks in, they vibrate up here. Maybe it'll be warm. We're already vibrating, so hopefully that'll warm me up, but I'm starting to get a little more comfortable, so we'll stick up here for a little bit longer. And then probably at 9:30, 10 o'clock, get down. Scout around, find a place to set up for midday and afternoon. Hopefully we'll get to that, but if we do, we've got backup plans. Keep searching until we find them. Talk to you guys in a bit. Big buck, big buck, big buck. Just kidding. It's a squirrel. I gotta practice. Alright, so we just got down, got packed up. I'm headed out to do some scouting. Gonna scout and find a place to hunt this afternoon. May end up coming back to this tree if I can't find anywhere good enough. But there are a couple thickets up southeast of where I'm set up now, about 100 to 200 yards. The first one's about 100 yards, and then there's about a 100-yard gap between the two. So I'm gonna go sneak up to those and see if I can find some sign. I think it's probably or potentially bedding in those thickets. So hopefully I can find a trail in and out. Get set up on that, catch something. Headed out to these elk flats this evening. So there was a giant full moon last night. I paddled most of the way in without a headlamp at all. It was that bright. So according to most of the things I've read, most of the people that hunt the moon consistently, that means that the deer should theoretically be on their feet around lunch, midday. So it's kind of why I got down a little bit early this morning. I'm gonna try to go go find somewhere to set up, eat lunch really quick, and then get in the tree so I can be ready for if and when they come out during daylight. But either way, we'll be out here the rest of the day. So if they come out, we'll catch them. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I got to the first, what I thought was a thicket, but it ended up just being kind of a swampy area. You can see behind me, there's some folks in here, but not a whole lot of feeding signs, so. But on the side of kind of almost like a land bridge of the funnel for sure is a thicket. Definitely, I can see all the cattails. It's almost like a marsh. It's pretty long and big, so I think that's likely bedding. I'm gonna sneak into these woods just a little bit in glass from here and see if I can figure out where the deer are coming out. If I can, I'll set up near there. If I can't, I'm gonna try to find a place to set up where I can see a long ways. Figure out where they're coming out and then set up on them tomorrow. So that's the plan for right now. It's only 10 o'clock, so I've got probably got like an hour and a half until I want to be set back up. So plenty of time. I know for sure I didn't spook anything on the way in here. I got in super, super quiet, so sorry. I'm thinking there's someone shooting like crazy over, I don't know, way over that way. Every time I'm in here, it's like that guy just, all he does is shoots and shoots and shoots and shoots and shoots. It's like 5 rounds, like 30 seconds, 5 rounds, 30 seconds. So, whatever, good for him. He's got a lot more money than I do. But, alright, cool. Well, catch you guys in a little while. Alright, after listening to all these gunshots for a while, I'm pretty sure it's duck hunters. I don't know if duck season's open. I know it was open last weekend, but if I remember right, it was only open like a couple weekends a year. I'm probably wrong, so we'll put some text on the slide right about now that tells you whether I was wrong or right. But anyways, I've kind of walked along most of the edge of this marshy area, and I'm just not seeing anything that's worth setting up on. Especially with these duck hunters in here, they're not really that far away. I don't think, maybe a quarter mile. So I think I'm gonna go back to where I was this morning, get set back up, and hang out there. I think that's my best bet. I know there's definitely food out there, and I've seen deer out there in the past. So that's where we're headed. That's the plan. So I'll catch you guys when I get back out there. Talk to you in a bit. Later. Alright, so I scouted back to the area I was in and just decided I was going to come back over here to where I shot that doe from, and got in here and something over in this area where they came from just didn't look quite right. So walked in and lo and behold, the first fresh scrape I've found this year. So there's actually, I think there's 2 of them right here. So yeah, we're gonna try to set up to shoot to them and see what happens. So pretty pumped about that. Honestly, more relieved than pumped. It's been a grind. I've been walking a ton, but I guess I should have gone with my gut yesterday and went back to the tree I sat in yesterday. But hey, we're in them now. That's all that matters. Big puzzle, just got to put the pieces together. I see a tree that I think will work great. Catch you guys in a minute. Alright, it's just before noon, and we scouted around, did a bunch of looking. When I came back to where I was going to set back up in the same area, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go. Man, sorry, I'm really hungry. I'm just going to go into just a little bit further. I popped out kind of where I saw those does come from when I shot that doe a couple weeks ago. So came in here, and right where those does were just starting to eat, there were a couple of scrapes. So I'm pretty hopeful that they're actually scrapes and not just pollens, because now I'm rethinking, but there was a rub tree in here too, so I'm pretty confident there's scrapes, pretty hopeful that there's a buck in here, and hopefully he's a good one. Even if he's not, it'd be nice to see a deer or see some horns today. But those are the first 2 open scrapes I found. I made a mock scrape that's a little bit closer to the tree I'm set up in, which is the exact same tree I was set up in when I killed that doe. So I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so I'm gonna keep keep focused here. I'm gonna eat some lunch pretty quick here. I'm hoping a boat's gonna come down so I can cover up some of the sound of my wrappers, but I'm getting barked at by a squirrel, I think. But anyways, eat some lunch, drink some coffee, and hang out. Just wait for the deer to come back through. So it's gonna be a long, probably 7 hours, 7.5 hours on the tree tonight, but hopefully it's shorter than that because we arrow a buck. So we'll see. Thanks for watching so far. And it's definitely been a struggle. It's been a battle. There have been tons of times where I just want to stop walking. I was actually thinking about that right before I got to where I saw these 2 scrapes. I was like, man, I really wish I could just sit somewhere and a deer would walk by, because I'm just exhausted. I'm tired of walking, tired of scouting, tired of thinking about where to go next. It would be nice if something could just come together. But we'll see. Definitely trending in the right direction again. This is definitely the area where they like to be. So I'm going to stick around here, hang out, and probably just bounce around this area for the next week or so until after my Michigan trip. After my Michigan trip, I'm probably going to have to re-scout like everywhere. So it'll be like 2 weeks out of the woods down here. But I'll have a whole Thanksgiving weekend to do that, so. Alright. Tree's a lot more comfortable than the other one, too. That other one was lean and funny, so I guess that's another plus to being over here. Alright. Catch you in a bit. Smuckers, sponsor me. Note to self. The waves crashing after a boat goes by sound just like a deer walking up behind you. I think that's the 5th time it's gotten me today. Okay. Back to focus. Well, this is exciting. I don't know where, but somewhere over that way, there's someone with a chainsaw, which is interesting because this is all state land, so I'm gonna have to check that out later. Yeah, they're definitely on the state land. I can hear them talking, but I don't know. It's frustrating. Hopefully they don't booger it up too bad. They can get out, if they'll get their stuff done and get out of here, maybe I can still salvage the afternoon hunt. We'll see. Nothing so far. Just been watching a bunch of people fish and reading a little bit. So, nice day though. Pretty calm, about 80 degrees. Could certainly be worse. And I did, I was changing the battery on my GoPro and I dropped the little bolt that holds it together, or holds it to the clip, so I had to climb down and get it. And when I did, I looked down the way a little bit and saw another rub tree, so looks like there's multiple rubs in this area. That one was a little bit bigger than the other rub that I saw. I actually didn't see the other rub until I had kicked the tree down, so maybe they're cutting a tree, because everyone's been slowing down here on the boat, so maybe they're cutting a tree that fell into the water and is in the way. I don't know. Hope so. Otherwise that's kind of dumb. They just cut the chainsaw off. No, they didn't. Oh well. Stay tuned for the saga of the chainsawers. talking now, I'm starting to wonder if they're putting up a tree stand. Rifle season starts in 2 weeks, so it's muzzleloader season now. Orange. Rifle season starts in 2 weeks, so I don't know. Maybe they're putting up a tree stand, and the chainsaw was for clearing shooting lanes, which is still against the law on state land, but most people don't follow that one. So I don't know. That would kind of suck. This is what I found is like the best area to hunt, but if they're going to be in here messing it up, I'll be able to find them somewhere else. So just have to look back at the map and figure out where the pressure from here is going to push them. Well, they're back to sawing, so I think it's safe to say that they're probably getting firewood. Certainly less than ideal, but it'll only potentially screw up today's hunt. By tomorrow, everything should be back normal. But we'll see. I guess it'll be a good test to see if pressure in the middle of the day hinders deer movement. I mean, I won't know either way, but if I do see some deer and if I see a good buck, then I won't be so worried about it anymore. But I don't know. I think the deer around here hear people talk a lot. I think it's common because in the river right here, people up and down and fishing all the time. So that's not what I'm worried about. Well, I guess the chainsaw noise sounds a lot like a boat motor. So maybe it's not so bad. At first I thought it was a boat motor. I was like, man, that sounds like a chainsaw. And then it didn't go anywhere, so I'm sure you can hear it too. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's over in that direction somewhere. So the river kind of comes around a bend. And that's where I came from last time. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't park my kayak there. Maybe I should have parked my kayak there. Maybe I stayed away. That's where I'm going to probably be tomorrow. So we'll see. Alright, it's 4:23. Idiots are still down there. I'm starting to wonder if they're camping out there. Maybe they were cutting up firewood for tonight. Because I think there's a new voice. I don't know. Give it a couple more minutes and I'm probably just going to get down and head home. I'm preaching in the morning. I can work on my sermon a little bit earlier, maybe get to bed a little bit earlier. It's pretty frustrating though. Get up at 3:30, get out here, get all set up nice and quiet, and then some people just come in and ruin it. I wouldn't be so frustrated if they ruined it for something that was like useful, like if they were hunting through, or they were small game hunting even, or if they were even hiking. I don't care. But the fact that they're one, they were using a chainsaw. That's dumb and illegal. Two, they're still here. Illegal and annoying. Well, it's not illegal to be here, but it's certainly annoying. So, I don't know. There's another boat. Maybe it's coming to pick them up. Can only hope. So, uneventful day, but at least it seems like we found some buck sign. And there's deer in here anyways. So we'll have to get back out here tomorrow and see what we can see. I'm gonna probably put a camera up over the mock scrape that I put down. I don't have any cell cameras left, so it'll be a dumb camera, but if this one starts to show some promise, I'll probably just pull my cell camera Maybe that's what I can do right now. It's not a bad idea. Our watch is dead. How is it? It's 4:30. I've got time. That's what I'll do. I'll get down, go get my cell camera, bring it back here, put it up back here. And put up a normal camera down there, and then head home. So we'll see if this boat takes them away. If it doesn't, then we'll do that. Alright, talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, quick update. I think there's an island right here, and I think they were out on the island, the Dumb and Dumber, who were cutting up wood. So I guess they weren't in here screwing any of this up, but I'm already down and packed up, and like almost chased them down to make sure they didn't steal my kayak, because they were going really slow along that side of the river. So I don't know. We'll see. Is that? No. It was the fire department earlier. They're going up and down looking for something or someone. Hopefully not me, because I'm here. I'm fine. But yeah, and then sorry, face itched. So, and then when I was walking down here to see where they were, because they left, I wanted to see where they were cutting up trees or whatever they were doing. There were like 3 more scrapes along this line, so this is definitely a good spot to be. I'm going to continue to hunt this area until further notice, so I'm going to go to where my scrape cam is right now that I've only gotten 1 buck on. That was a tiny buck, and move it out here, put it on one of these scrapes and see what we can find. So hopefully we're on them. Just gotta be patient now. It's not my strong suit, so alright, let's get after it. Talk to you guys in a bit.